Sizzling Melody on the near side as they jump off. Sizzling Melody towards the right. And settling down in the early stages, Zyback is the early leader. Zyback from Sizzling Melody. Then comes Risk Me. Then towards the far outside is Dominion Royale. Zyback taking him along from Sizzling Melody. Then comes Risk Me. Behind Risk Me is Penzerchin. Then Dominion Royale. The back marker is Brazilian Princess. They're past the halfway mark, and Zyback with the lead from Sizzling Melody. Risk Me towards the right of the picture. Zyback from Sizzling Melody in the sheepskin noseband, those two. Risk Me coming there strongly now on the right of the picture. It's Zyback from Sizzling Melody under pressure. On the right of the picture, Risk Me trying to pick him up, and Dominion Royal over on the far side. They're inside the final furlong. Zyback still with the advantage from Dominion Royal over on the far side. Sizzling Melody is trying to get back at Zyback as they race up towards the line. It's Sizzling Melody on the near side, just taking it up from Zyback. As they come to the line, it's a photo finish between Sizzling Melody and Zyback. Sizzling Melody's won it from Zyback, I would say. Dominion Royal came next, and behind them Risk Me and Brazilian Princess and Penzerchin. I would think that Sizzling Melody has just got back at Zyback in the closing stages, but it's very close. Sizzling Melody is number 4, Zyback is number 6. So let's see what you think as we review the closing stages of this Norfolk Stakes.
Well, very disappointing Risk Me here, and there's no doubt I think that the ground didn't really suit him. Always just sort of galloping a little bit in the air. Tony Murray's Zyback right back to form. He didn't show his form at Sandown for some reason, but he was always dictating this race. And it was only the courage of Sizzling Melody that really has enabled to wear Tony Murray's mount down. Still here, Tony's going better. Sizzling Melody just for a moment looked to say he was going to lean in behind Tony. And Dominion Royale, of course, shown terrific speed and had every chance at this point. Tony Murray goes for his whip here, still looked likely to win, but Sizzling Melody shows his terrific courage, puts his head down, and proves that Folkestone form is a winning formula for Royal Ascot. Still, he's got to do it, but just now, 25 yards from home, he gets his head in front and goes away to score a famous win for Lord John FitzGerald.
Well, what a marvellous start with your first Royal Ascot runner. Sizzling Melody by Song out of Mrs. Bacon by Balliol. Foaled on the 3rd of March, cost 14,000 guineas as a yearling. And if the number 4 is called, as one can confidently expect it to be, it will be his 3rd success in 4 outings. It'll be a 7th winner of the season for Lord John FitzGerald, and here comes the outcome. First number 4, Sizzling Melody, second number 6, Zyback, third number 1, Dominion Royale, and fourth number 3, Risk Me. So Richard Hills returning on his first winner at the Royal Meeting 1986. With the official margin a neck and 2.5 lengths. And a delighted lad there with this splendid son of Song.
The official time of the winning horse, 1 minute 0.57 seconds. 1 minute 0.57 seconds.
And Sizzling Melody sure to get an extra polo this evening, I would think. Really stuck his head out and battled on in the closing stages. Very pleased with himself, as he's entitled to be. Well, it was a shrewd move to go for this, maybe, instead of the Coventry. Although, who knows? Might have taken a great deal of beating in that as well. Sizzling Melody returned at 5-1. Being greeted there by his trainer, whom you saw earlier, and Mrs. Mary Watt. So Tom Jones just touched off in 2 of the big 2-year-old races with Polymos, just beaten in a photo by Cutting Blade, and now beaten in the photo, that was in the Coventry, now beaten in a photo in the Norfolk Stakes, the former New Stakes, which was established in 1843 and is in fact the oldest two-year-old race of the meeting. First run under its present title to commemorate one of Her Majesty's most distinguished representatives in the history of the royal meeting, the Duke of Norfolk. First run in 1973. And won then by Pat Iddery, who had a surprisingly disappointing ride on the favorite, the odds-on favorite, Risk Me, who is by Charpeau, and this probably gives a clue to the reason for his defeat, because this brilliantly successful sire stock invariably favor a little bit of cut in the ground, and Risk Me just never looked fully happy on the surface. The full starting prices as follows.
The first, number 4, Sizzling Melody, 5-1. The second, number 6, Zyback, 7-1. And third, number 1, Dominion Royale, 6-1. The win toed £6.30, places £2.20 and £2.40. And 6 rand, dual forecast £22.90.